Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot or good, why we only live to serve. Try this great stuff, it's delicious. You don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
I'm now joined with the CEO and the princess hostess of the party tonight, Sean Cross. Sean, thank you so much.
Thank you, Christy.
Amazing gala for the Arc Northern Chesapeake Region tonight. Oh, where did the theme come from this year?
Well, we thought about what is it we want to do, and we are always making dreams come true, and then it became kind of Disney, and we're like, oh, we got to do a little vintage Disney, and everybody likes to be a princess.
Well, I wanted to be a princess, and I did get to do a little bit of that tonight, but
Amazing!
and we had amazing live auction items tonight. I know we had a guitar by Luke Bryan and some other really exciting items.
Oh my goodness, well, I'm a big country music fan, so I was like, Luke Bryan and 2 tickets. That was amazing. So Bob Bloom for donating that was fabulous. Thank him for thinking of us.
Spun the Need is a newer system that we're using. Can you briefly explain it?
Well, it's about contributing to our mission. So our mission is really, one year it was around housing needs, one year it was around dental needs, last year it was about assistive technology. This year we said, you know what, it needs to be a little bit broader range for everybody who wants different things. We believe in everybody having their own dreams and their own goals, and so this allows us some flexibility in that and to help people's individual dreams and realities come true.
And I have to mention Tom Resnicki and Natasha from Dancing with Friends. What a great entertainment tonight. Wow.
Yes, and then Beauty and the Beast, the timing of it. When we had this planned, Beauty and the Beast, we didn't know about it was going to be coming out so soon, and so perfect timing, and they were beautiful. So,
now Sean, what are we hoping to raise tonight?
Well, we're hoping to raise over $100,000, and I think we're pretty close to that. If not, we met the goal, so we'll find out soon.
Thanks for another great evening, great food, great entertainment. I know the Classics is in there playing now, so you have to get back and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Okay, you too, Christy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean. With Neil Christopher from Acadia Windows and Doors. Neil, your support for the Arc has been tremendous. Tell me how you first became involved and why you continue to be involved.
We placed an ad in the Aegis 14 years ago looking for one good employee. What we found changed our company. It changed the lives and all the men and women that work with us. It's made us a better company. It's made us a company that connects better, that works together as a team. I think it's made us a kinder company, made it a better member of the community. It's made us much stronger on all these opportunities.
One story that really sticks out in my mind is, of course, the story of Jessica. Can you briefly explain that?
In about 2005, Jan gave us a phone call and said that she had a young woman who was graduating from high school that she thought would be a good fit. And just in conversation, really, I said, what high school? And Jan said, the Maryland School for the Blind. And I said, Jan, you do remember we make windows? And she said, yeah, but there had been a project at the School for the Blind where Jessica had worked on some projects that required a lot of manual dexterity. And she had excelled at that. And she thought that she would be a good fit at Acadia.
Can you tell me a little bit about the partnership that you've formed with some of the employees and the staff here?
I think the partnership came first from the fact that the Arc did their homework. They took their time, they learned about our business, they knew the people they supported, and they worked very carefully to give us people who were going to be a good fit. Because of that, and we saw not only what the Arc did for people who were supported employees, but then we learned about housing, and we learned about transportation, and we learned about other opportunities. And we thought that the Arc did so much to make it possible that maybe we could help along with that too.
600, you wanted 6 1/4, 600, you wanted 6 1/4, all in, all done. Sold in the back. Just a little too late. $600, number 230. 230.
Gary Stokes is the ARC board president. And Gary, another amazing event. A lot of changes this year. Let's talk about some of them.
Yeah, first of all, of course, there's always a new title sponsor, and I would be remiss in not mentioning Acadia Windows again. They've been amazing partners for us, much more than just a title sponsor. I'm sure you've heard this story tonight, so that's the single most important change. I think we've had a nice theme. I believe it's going to be a record event tonight. You know, we've been doing that year after year after year. So that's always a nice little track record to establish. We've got some new people who have been involved this year. Fantastic night.
The great thing about the ARC is once you do adopt the children and take them into your home, you offer so many services to support the family and the children being adopted.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. You know, we try to think of ourselves as being able to anticipate all the needs, and it can be kind of complicated sometimes. There can be a lot of needs. We don't always get them all covered, but one of the things we're doing is we're growing, and we want to make sure not only can we support more people, but support people in more ways.
What else can we do to really support your mission?
Board members, volunteers. You know, it's really pretty simple, right? If you love our mission, you figure out a way to help.
She is the Chief Operations Director at APG FCU. Thanks for being with us, Susan. I know you're newer to the ARC this year, and let's talk about the sponsorship and the partnership that you've formed with them.
Well, actually, I've been a board member for about 5 years now, but the sponsorship is a newer sponsorship for the organization. We've been a lower level sponsor in the past, but just seeing all the great things that the ARC does in the community, we just decided that it was the right thing to do to be the partner sponsor and then the title sponsor for next year's event.
And having someone like you as presenting sponsor, what do you think that sponsorship is going to do to support the mission?
Wow, well, there's so many needs. I mean, we've done so much, but there's so many more needs of individuals who could benefit from additional homes, from additional employment. There's just so many more individuals in the community with differing abilities that could use support. So we're just hoping that sponsorship will do more in the community for that, and APG Credit Union is proud to be part of that.
And I must ask you, with all the nonprofits in the community, why do you feel that this is the one that you had wanted to support?
Well, it's personal. I have two first cousins who have differing abilities. I grew up with them. They are both a little bit older than I am, but they won my heart as a little girl. When other members of the family maybe shied away from them, maybe were a little bit intimidated or embarrassed to be around them, I just embraced them. I loved them.
I know that you've made a lot of friends here, and there's so many close community connections from this organization.
Yeah, I mean, you could just see it here tonight. There's just so many partners, sponsors, just givers. I mean, I was just amazed looking around the room at seeing everybody raise their paddles to give large dollar amounts to an organization that needs it. But like you previously said, there's so many nonprofits in the area that are also well deserving of people's money. But for them to see the need to give back to the ARC is touching to me as a board member, and I just love to see it.
Well, thank you for lending your support. Thank you for serving on the board and for everything that you're doing. Like I had said before, people like you are what makes this organization stand out and be so special to us.
Thank you. It's my honor.
Rhodes is the Director of Community Services of Harford County and always here every year to support the ARC. Amber, thank you so much.
My pleasure to be here. One, it's a wonderful event, so I would be here just for fun anyway, but also such an amazing cause here in Harford County.
Now, why do you think that Harford County has such a huge need for these type of services?
Harford County is just, one, it's a very philanthropic county anyway. We all get together and back up every charity and nonprofit. I think we're very close-knit in that way. But particularly in Harford County, the ARC is the only organization that does these types of activities here. And so it's very important for individuals of all abilities to be able to work, to be able to play, and to be able to live here in Harford County and have a wonderful quality of life. And the ARC does that.
Well, it's amazing the type of support from our county that the ARC is receiving, and they continue to do all of these groundbreaking things for us. And did you hear this speech tonight? How touching was that?
Oh my gosh! Is my mascara still like on correctly? Because it was streaming down my face for that and for the foster parents talk. And you know, Harford County, particularly the Glassman administration, this is where their heart is in these types of services, and to make sure that we help every individual have a wonderful life here in Harford County.
Well, I know Barry is very behind this. He was here tonight. I know he had a great time. He's very dedicated to it. And why do you think on his behalf it's so important for the Glassman administration to stay in such a close partnership with the ARC?
He wants to help everybody and that is in need here in Harford County. And we're talking about a population that is very underemployed, very underutilized, very underappreciated in our county. And the reason why he's here tonight and the reason why this is such a great event is because we put a spotlight on all that people with differing abilities can do. And we hired Trisha McBride in our office just recently, and what a rock star. I mean, just changed the environment of our office, always positive, smiling. I thought I was the smiliest person, but it's Trisha by far.
Thank you so much, Amber. Always so much fun to have you with us.
Always so much fun to be here. Anytime. Love you.
Brad Stover is the chairman of the foundation board, party animal as well. Thanks for being here, Brad.
Thank you for being here as well.
Let's talk about the technology.
So all night I have been bidding on silent auction items on my phone, and I just got notice that I have 1 minute to bid, and it tells me when I'm being outbid so I can hurry up. And thank God my kids have taught me how to do this because it's very handy.
Now let's talk about some of the other changes.
Sure.
Besides that, I think the technology is one of the biggest, but as the ARC continues to grow, so do the needs.
Yes, absolutely. You heard Gary talk about, person number 350 and 351 and 352. I don't think it's just 350. I think it's also the family members of those persons that we serve. I think it's really thousands. So when you think about serving thousands, you have to continue to evolve and continue to serve and figure out ways to reach more and more. So that's what we're always trying to do.
Let's talk about the support of the community. I mean, I know that we've talked about the amazing sponsors, but the guests that are attending tonight and the generosity that we've seen.
Yes. I mean, there's 325 people here. I heard the tickets sold out 2 weeks ago. We have government officials, we have private business owners, we have members of the community, we have folks who are supported by the ARC. It is the complete cross-section of Harford County. I wish we could do more. I wish we could do 2 of these so we could have 700 people instead of 350. It's incredible, and it's humbling to see this kind of support.
Well, we're lucky to have people such as yourself in these leadership positions, and you have made the ARC, you and your team, such a success. And according to Sean, we're looking for another record-breaking year.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. All credit to Sean and her team. We're just the overseers, but they do all the hard work. All credit to her.
Brad, thank you so much.
Thank you.